crazy year. We're so excited to end it with all of you joining us. Even if I can't see you, I can feel your presence, and all of us here at the ARC are so honored that you've chosen to spend your evening with us to support this amazing organization. First, please make sure that you've got your mobile device on you and that you're bidding on the amazing artwork and auction items. The link is on the screen. Bidding will stay open until 10 o'clock Central Time tonight. I'm Matt Swinney. I'll be your host this evening. My wife Kara is the board chair here at the ARC, and it's an organization that is incredibly dear to our hearts. Knowing that we can impact people with intellectual and developmental disabilities in such a profound way is truly one of my proudest accomplishments, but there's still a ton of work to do. This isn't a virtual event. We're all tired of those, right? No. This is an opportunity to thank all of you for being part of the ARC family this year and to hopefully have you dig deep one more time to help the ARC eliminate its financial burden before we close out 2020. A few instructions. I know all of you want to win the raffle. We'll be giving that out at the end of the event. In order to have a chance to have your name drawn, you must be present to win. Only those who have purchased one of the event tickets or raffle tickets are eligible. There will be a video running on how to check into the event to make sure you're included. First, go to bidpal.net/ARC. Click on Menu. Click on Check In to Win. Make sure you enter your name, email address, and best phone number. We need your contact information so we have a way to get to you if you win. Click Submit, and you're done. One note. If you're a parent who bought tickets for their kids, please use the name of the child you registered when you bought the ticket, but feel free to use your own email address. You must be checked in by 8:15. As we get into our program, I want to show you how the ARC has brilliantly handled COVID-19.
With COVID-19 entering the picture, my daughter felt as if her whole world had ended. She could no longer attend classes at the ARC, and even though she is able to do many things, she lacks the capacity to understand the level of quarantine imposed upon the nation. But a miracle happened when the ARC advised they had received a scholarship and donation of computers. The scholarship allows my daughter to use a computer and participate as if she were still in class with her friends and her teachers. The blessings provided by this recent grant have literally shed light in darkness and brought hope to a family previously struggling alone to keep the sparks of education and imagination.
What a crazy year. We're so excited to end it with all of you joining us. Even if I can't see you, I can feel your presence, and all of us here at the ARC are so honored that you've chosen to spend your evening with us to support this amazing organization. First, please make sure that you've got your mobile device on you and that you're bidding on the amazing artwork and auction items. The link is on the screen. Bidding will stay open until 10 o'clock Central Time tonight. I'm Matt Swinney. I'll be your host this evening. My wife Kara is the board chair here at the ARC, and it's an organization that is incredibly dear to our hearts. Knowing that we can impact people with intellectual and developmental disabilities in such a profound way is truly one of my proudest accomplishments, but there's still a ton of work to do. This isn't a virtual event. We're all tired of those, right? No. This is an opportunity to thank all of you for being part of the ARC family this year and to hopefully have you dig deep one more time to help the ARC eliminate its financial burden before we close out 2020. A few instructions. I know all of you want to win the raffle. We'll be giving that out at the end of the event. In order to have a chance to have your name drawn, you must be present to win. Only those who have purchased one of the event tickets or raffle tickets are eligible. There will be a video running on how to check into the event to make sure you're included. First, go to bidpal.net/ARC. Click on Menu. Click on Check In to Win. Make sure you enter your name, email address, and best phone number. We need your contact information so we have a way to get to you if you win. Click Submit, and you're done. One note. If you're a parent who bought tickets for their kids, please use the name of the child you registered when you bought the ticket, but feel free to use your own email address. You must be checked in by 8:15. As we get into our program, I want to show you how the ARC has brilliantly handled COVID-19.
With COVID-19 entering the picture, my daughter felt as if her whole world had ended. She could no longer attend classes at the ARC, and even though she is able to do many things, she lacks the capacity to understand the level of quarantine imposed upon the nation. But a miracle happened when the ARC advised they had received a scholarship and donation of computers. The The scholarship allows my daughter to use a computer and participate as if she were still in class with her friends and her teachers. The blessings provided by this recent grant have literally shed light in darkness and brought hope to a family previously struggling alone to keep the sparks of education and imagination alive and well.
Good evening. I'm Mary Van Hannigan, CEO of the ARC of the Capital Area, and I'm excited to have the opportunity to join you tonight to celebrate our mission and the talented, gifted individuals we serve. Thank you so much for being here. I want to give a big shout out to our presenting sponsor, United Heritage Charity Foundation, and to our other sponsors, HEB and Facebook. Without your support, our work would not be possible. The unprecedented events that have unfolded this year have touched everyone across our country and the globe. The ARC of the Capital Area and the individuals we serve were not excluded. In fact, many of the clients are in a higher risk pool and have been unable to leave their homes since March. Making the situation even worse, many clients had little to no access to technology at their homes, so connecting with the outside world became borderline impossible. Isolation, anxiety, and depression kicked in quickly. That's where the ARC stepped in, and within 2 weeks of our closure, we were able to virtually start delivering services, and with the donation of laptops from Dell, we were able to connect our clients with the technology they needed. Unfortunately, the state of Texas is not currently funding our virtual services, so our biggest challenge this year has been a significant loss of funding. Despite the financial challenges we've been facing, we've still continued to serve, not only our existing clients, but we're now serving even more through our new virtual delivery model. I want to share with you what one parent recently told me in a conversation. She said, "What's been made possible for someone like my daughter and others in her situation is priceless. There are not enough words of gratitude to thank those who are responsible. The ARC has literally shed light in darkness and brought hope to a family previously struggling alone to keep the sparks of education and imagination alive and well. It is my prayer that this will continue." Today, the ARC of the Capital Area needs your support now more than ever to continue our vital work. Thank you again for joining us this evening.
We have a fantastic array of fun items that are all pandemic friendly in the silent auction. I hope you'll browse and bid high. For every dollar you donate through the silent auction will be matched 1-to-1 by one of our donor families, Annie and Ryan Jacob. That means your $500 silent auction purchase is really worth $1,000 to the ARC. In these crazy times, travel is hard, but how about a 5-night stay in a stunning Lake Travis home with easy lake access and gorgeous views? There's space for up to 10 guests, and our donors, Laura Iannelli and John Moeller, have been gracious enough to allow the winner to take up to 2 years to redeem. So if you want to wait until it's safer to have a group of friends, that works too. Thank you, Laura and John, for this incredible gift to the ARC. Or how about a cheesemaking class and private in-home dinner for 8 from Locadoro? That's up for bid as well. And our friend Reed Umstead of NBC's The Voice fame is offering up a private in-home concert for one generous donor. Thank you, Reed. Thank you so much to all of our auction donors for your generosity. Bid often and bid high. We all know the real stars around here are amazing ARC artists. I'd like to introduce you to some of their creations that you can purchase right now through the auction on your mobile device. The Art Studio, even at home, provides a thrilling sense of purpose and community for our students. And wow, what Amber and her team have been able to help these artists accomplish. This is Frida Kahlo by artist David Kay. This acrylic painting on canvas captivates David's personal style. David is an avid painter because he says it feels good and it's exciting. Before coming to the ARC, he spent his time helping his mother around the house and building model cars like the 1955 Thunderbird. One of the accomplishments he is most proud of is selling his artwork to other people. His inspiration comes from movies, history books, and the internet. David is inspired by the beautiful world around him. This is Marco and Heather by artist Emily D. These acrylic paintings were done on canvas. Emily is a beautiful artist. She has her very own signature style. She always uses bright colors, and her paintings will definitely bring a smile to your face. Emily's inspiration for her artwork comes from animals and nature. You will always see these two things in her art. Her favorite medium to use is acrylic paint with paint markers to create her details. When Emily is not painting, she loves swimming, shopping, and going to the movies. Creating art makes Emily excited and happy. Bluebonnet by artist Jillian Kay. Jillian is so kind and creative. Jillian will always remember your name and loves to learn about the lives and passions of others. Jillian's eye for detail is seen in her artwork. She is known for creating incredibly detailed paintings of wildflowers, which she will spend hours on. This dedication is so incredible and really shows in her fantastic artwork. Jillian creates art across mediums such as clay, collage, pencil, pen, and acrylic paint. Jillian's artistic passion also comes out in her love of holidays and celebrations and enjoys crafting decorations. Jillian is a wonderfully talented artist and person. This is Fiery Poppies by artist Stephen Rourke. Stephen is a well-known artist who dazzles everyone with his incredible artwork created with rhinestones. Stephen has ventured into the world of resin painting, and it's truly remarkable. Stephen is an outgoing and welcoming artist at the ARC. He plays games and puzzles, walks his dog Lady, plays bocce in the park, and watches TV. He's a proud Eagle Scout, plays on several Olympic teams, and is in a band. Stephen would describe himself as a sweet person, friendly, quiet, and funny. He enjoys working in his own styles, such as bedazzling his paintings, boots, and trophies. He's inspired by the art lessons and sports. His favorite mediums are sculpture and bedazzling. He likes to do art at the ARC because it relaxes him. Again, you can bid on these items now until 10 o'clock, and every single dollar you donate through the silent auction will be matched 1-to-1 by Annie and Ryan Jacob.
Why it's important for me to have the ARC stay around is because as our children age, it's very difficult to find things for them to be involved in. And it's so important that we have a place where they can go and they can feel safe and they can feel good about themselves. Without this program, honestly, I don't know where she would be right now. She could find a place to go, but I don't know if there's anything out there where she could feel the way she feels about herself being in this program. It makes her happy. And what else do we want for our children but to be happy?
This is Ari. She's one of our incredible artists here at the ARC, and I'd love for you to meet her and get a feel for how the ARC impacts the individuals who attend here. Ari, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and your artwork style?
I'm an artist and a painter, and my art is mainly for children because I love children and art, and my colors are basically bright mostly.
Great. The ARC offers creatability classes where anyone can learn some of the art skills that our clients have learned. These classes are taught by our ARC clients, and you too can take the classes. Ari, I've been told that you're one of the new creatability instructors. Why did you want to become an instructor?
Because my art, like I said, are for kids, and I love children and I love art too, so I can be both an art teacher too for kids, and I'm okay with doing artwork for adults too, like grown-ups.
But your dream is to be an art teacher for kids, yes?
Yes.
And what does the ARC, this place, what does it mean to you?
This place makes me feel happy and safe. Yeah.
That's great. I can't wait to see what this painting looks like at the end of the night. Thank you, Ari, for being here.
Thank you.
It's critical that we support the ARC to ensure that our clients, like Ari, and their parents are fully supported as we move into 2021. With the recent rise in cases and a vaccine still at least several months away for the general population, we envision that our students will have to continue virtual community at least through the spring and possibly beyond. Your dollars will help ensure that every client is supported. Before we move into the Paddles Up portion of the evening, let's see just how important the ARC is to our community.
Okay, so let's figure out, this is kind of like the body, right?
Yeah.
And then maybe it goes like that?
As our children age, it's very difficult to find things for them to be involved in.
And not all of our kiddos can just go out in the community and get jobs and have success at it.
It's so important that we have a place where they can go and they can feel safe and they can feel good about themselves.
The Arc of the Capital Area was started in 1949 by concerned parents who wanted to help their children with intellectual and developmental disabilities have the same opportunities as their other kids. Over the years, we've primarily been a case management agency, and about 10 years ago, we started an art program.
Be it painting, drawing, dancing, theater. It helps them express things that they might not be able to say to anyone.
A gives time as
Right, you're almost there, you're almost there. So just pick two of these.
Being a member of the art studio has made her feel like she's a normal part of society, because she knows she's different. But this has brought a normalcy to her. She has something that belongs to her.
He just loves the people. He loves the staff. He loves his friends.
You come here and there is no judgment. There is no criticism. It's a very open, inclusive environment. Everyone feels welcome.
When we have a new student come in, they might be shy or not comfortable with a certain media, and I go down there 3 months later and this student is alive. I get to see vibrancy.
I think that's a feather, all right? And they sprayed everything around it. They probably just taped this onto the block, so we can use the positive and the negative shapes as we're making it.
One of the things I think that separates us from other nonprofits is that we're not just looking for community contributions. We want to create something that's sustainable. We want to create a service that we can give back to the community. Our students not only get the opportunity to express themselves in their own personal and unique way, but in addition to that, we pay commission to all of our artists on the work that they do.
Somebody really likes my artwork enough to buy it, and that's important for these guys to see a paycheck.
The individuals that we have the opportunity to work with have potential. We give them the tools and the supports that they need so that they can go out and live the life they want to. And with contributions from the community and the support from the community, these things can actually happen.
What do you love about the ARC?
I love the teachers.
What do you love about them?
It teaches everything.
Because I love coming here. I make new friends. It gets me out of the house.
That's right. She is great. Okay.
It makes her happy. And what else do we want for our children but to be happy?
Okay, it's time to dig deep. Please get your mobile devices ready and have that donation tab open. We're going to do a traditional paddles up, going through a series of amounts from $10,000 down to $100. So hopefully there's a place where everyone feels comfortable in helping us reach our $50,000 goal tonight. I'd like to personally thank two of our donors, Annie and Ryan Jacob and Alex Shogi. Because of their incredible generosity, we're able to match all of the donations made tonight through the Paddles Up portion of the event. That's right, for every dollar you give, it's tripled. So a $1,000 donation is worth $3,000 to the ARC, thanks to these amazing individuals. Annie, Ryan, Alex, there are not enough words to express our thanks for your amazing support, not just this evening, but at all times for the ARC. Let's get started raising those virtual paddles. What that means is that you should have your donation tab open on your mobile device and be ready to hit that donate button when I call out the amount where you're comfortable. I may not say everyone's name, and to be honest, I don't know what kind of delay we may have between the live stream and the donation software. So if we don't say your name, we thank you very much for your support. We're going to start at the $10,000 level. $10,000 advances economic security for people with disabilities by supporting a 2-week program with the Autism Assets at Work program. If you're willing to donate $10,000 to the ARC, that will be matched 2-to-1, so $30,000. Please do so now. Alex Shogi, thank you so much for your $10,000 donation. Okay, we're going to move on to the $5,000 level. $5,000 challenges inequality through the advocacy outreach and support for disability rights in the greater community, including company-sponsored diversity inclusion programs, art and education, and transitional services. Lori Garland, thank you so much for your $5,000 donation. Do we have any other $5,000 donors? Thank you so much, Lori. If you're able to donate $2,500, now is the time. $2,500 combats isolation through online programming for people with disabilities. 5 students get access to digital media education that levels the playing field for a population who is so often overlooked and left behind. Lori Garland again, thank you, Lori. Carrie Ugarte, thank you, Carrie. Thank you so much, everybody. Oh, and we have an anonymous donor at the $2,500 level. Thank you so much. Now, if you're able to donate $1,000, now's the time. $1,000 supports services for junior and high school age students with disabilities from repeat incarceration. At $1,000. Ron Brannon, thank you, Ron. Carrie Ugarte, again, thank you, Carrie. Okay. If you're able to donate $500, please do so now. $500 supports 1 month of classes for an artist who experiences disabilities. Lori Garland again, thank you, Lori. Glenda Shogi, thank you, Glenda. 1,000, backing up. 1,000 from Marlene and Brian Majerski. Thank you, Marlene and Brian. At 500, thank you, Allie McCann. Anybody else at 500?
Olivia Durr.
Olivia Durr, thank you so much, Olivia. Okay, please keep giving, even if I haven't said your name. It's time for our $250 donations. $250 supplies 80 canvases, like these, for artists who experience disabilities. At $250, Ron Brannon again, thank you, Ron. Alan Hansford, thank you, Alan. Tim and Elise Nagowski, thank you, Tim and Elise.
J.K. Baxter at 500.
J.K. Baxter at $500, thank you, J.K. Bonnie Magnus, back at $250, thank you, Bonnie. Okay, thank you everybody at the $250 level. And finally, the $100 level. If you're able to do this, please do so now. Your $100 donation, again, is worth $300 to the ARC, thanks to our amazing match partners. $100 provides people with disabilities access to health and wellness services for a whole month. At $100, oh, they're coming in. Lawrence Aldridge, thank you, Lawrence. Gina Costanza, thank you, Gina. Dr. Robert Hootkins, thank you, Dr. Hootkins. Dustin Howell, thank you, Dustin. Julie Montgomery, thank you, Julie. Doug Rawls, thank you, Doug. Pamela Van Hannigan, thank you, Pamela. Crystal Villa, thank you, Crystal. Jovita, thank you, Jovita. And I think there may be several more coming in, but I'm going to go ahead and move on. Thank you so much, everybody. If there's a level that you weren't comfortable with or that you missed your timing, that's okay. The donation portal will stay open until 10 o'clock tonight. So if I didn't say a number that you're okay with, please just continue to donate until this evening is over. The matches will still be in place. You haven't missed out on that. Let's see more about the ARC.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for helping us reach our goal.
Because we were making love paintings.
Because of you.
Because of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much from the Arc of the Capital area.
And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Thank you so much to United Heritage Charity Foundation for helping to make tonight's event possible. It's time to give away the $2,500 Visa gift card. Perfect timing so you can buy that brand new PS5 or Xbox Series X that will be a third of the price right after Christmas. For transparency, here's how this worked. You must be present virtually to win. Everyone who registered by 8:15 is considered present since we can't physically see you. Those registrations were downloaded and then compared against raffle ticket purchases. You may have only registered one time, but if you have 5 raffle tickets, say, you were put into the system 5 times to make sure the weighting is correct. Now we've randomized that list, and a winner will get spit out by the random picker. Good luck, everyone. Little drum roll. Actually, if you're feeling like it, go buy some art on the BidPal site. Thank you so much for everybody who participated in the raffle. So this is going to conclude our evening. I don't have a final total that we can give you yet, but I just got whispered in my ear. I can't give it to you because the auction portal doesn't close until 10 o'clock tonight. So we will have a final number in the next couple days. But I can tell you that we have exceeded our $50,000 goal thanks to all of you and your amazing support, not only this evening, but all evenings. We'll send that final total out in the coming days. There's nothing I can say that will ever thank each of you enough for your support of the ARC. Our clients, their parents, the people who work tirelessly to ensure that everyone in the IDD community feels supported. We just cannot thank you enough. Again, the auction and donation portal will stay open until 10 o'clock tonight, and all matches from Annie and Ryan Jacob and Alex Shogi will stay in place until then as well. Thank you so much, so incredibly much for your support, and have a wonderful rest of your evening. Good night. Hey everyone, I'm back live again. So there's a lot of comments that I didn't announce the raffle winner, but I totally did. Like, we're all talking about it down here. Robert McIntosh was the winner. So congratulations, Robert. I'll say your name again. We talked about the PS5. We talked about how Robert had won. I did say all of this, right? Now this is like the funny joke happening in our room down here. I swear I said it. But now you have all heard it like 7 times. Robert McIntosh. Robert McIntosh. Thank you all again so much for being here tonight, and have a great rest of your evening.